lesson, guys. Really great to see you again. There aren't many tutorials of this song, so just felt like making one. So just come up with a finger picking pattern that you can use to either accompany yourself while you sing or maybe accompany a singer. So yeah, the song's in the key of G major, one of those guitar friendly keys that we all like. So let's just begin. Yeah, first things first. So firstly, the strings are numbered 1 to 6 starting from the bottom. The thumb plays the 6th, 5th and 4th strings, and your index will play the 3rd, your middle plays the 2nd, and your ring plays the 1st. So this is gonna be the general rule, unless stated otherwise, okay? Cool. Okay, now before you start the song, I've just come up with a little intro that you can finger pick. So you can just play this as you prepare to begin the song, and it goes something like this. So the first chord will be G. Your middle finger will be on the second fret of the 3rd string, okay? And your picking will be 6th, 4th and 3rd strings, okay? And then again you come back. This time your middle finger is taken off. You don't play that 2nd fret, okay? And then you finish that first part by playing the 6th and the 4th strings again. So that part nice and slow. Okay. And all you do is just repeat that twice. So it's like... Okay, so obviously when you play the second time, you don't play the middle, you don't play this A note. And now it's D minor chord, but slightly changed. So all you do is... This is the regular D minor chord. All you do is just place your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, and your index finger will come on the 2nd string's 1st fret. Okay, whereas your middle will always remain on the A note of the 3rd string anyway. And the pattern is the same, but this time all you'll be playing is the 4th string, obviously, which is the bass note, and this time you play the 1st and 2nd strings together. And when you come down for the 2nd time, your fingers will switch back to the regular D minor position. So your index goes down and your pinky comes up 1 strings respectively. So it's something like... Now for F, which is the 3rd chord, all you do is your middle and your pinky remain at the exactly same positions. Just your ring will come on the F note of the 3rd string, so that's the 3rd fret, and your 1st finger actually bars the entire 1st fret, and you'll play 6, 4, 3 and 2 this time, and the same pattern. So when you play the 2nd time, just take your pinky off the 2nd string. So it's something like... And then finally it's C, the regular C chord. Just your pinky will be back on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. Same pattern. Okay, so once you finish that part, we start the song. So just your ring on the 3rd fret, 6th string, and your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. And the picking we're gonna do is thumb, 4, 3 and 2, tap, and again thumb, 4 separately, and then 3 and 2 separately, and then again tap. So that's something like... Okay, so that's how it goes. So So you remain on the G major chord for the first two lines, and when you come to Meghalu Lekunna, you play D minor. And then you go to an F immediately for when you come to the word Tise. So the pattern just repeats, except that you go to the D minor chord a little quicker than the first time. So you go there for immediately the second line of the second part. So Meghalu Lekunna, now when you come to the next line, all you do is play the G major chord, and we're just doing a very basic finger picking pattern. Just go down and come up. So all you do is 6, 4, 3, 2, again 3, 4, 6, just go up and down. La 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 la. Now C and the G again, and then D minor. Okay, and again back to G. This time play an A minor, and again D minor, na 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 na, and then play F. So this part, what I do is thumb 4, 3 and 2 together, and then tap, and then come back to C with the same thumb slap technique. Okay, so that's, and again come back to G. So all I did was G, C, F, and D minor. Anyway, once you're done there, we come back to the same thing again. And now for that little part where there's just some instrumental. Obviously we are doing an acoustic version, so you're limited to just one instrument. So you still can follow that progression which the original recording has, and it goes something like la 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 la. Really easy. All you do is play the G major chord, and we are just doing that simple finger picking pattern. Just go down and come up from, start with the 6, then 4, 3, 2, and again come up and keep going down. So you start with G, la 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 la, and now let your ring finger remain on the second fret of the the third fret of the second string, while your index will play the F note of the 6th string. And now you come to an E minor. Remember the ring just stays there. La 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 la. And now we just play this B note. La 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 la. So all we are doing is B and B flat, A and G. For the second line of that part, you go to A minor this time. So yeah, just leave your ring finger there and just play an A minor 7th chord with your your index and your middle finger. So that's like the 2nd string and the 4th strings. And then you play the same B note. So this is nothing but a G chord with just B in the bass. So you play C this time, and then go to G. So the D major this time. And just keep in mind, we're not playing the first string, so you're just playing the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. And then you play an E flat chord. Just bar the first 4 strings of the 1st fret, and your your ring finger will bar the first 3 strings of the 3rd fret. So then you come to G chord. All you were doing is playing G and D minor and C. The second time you actually come to F and C. The way you end that part is middle on the 6th string, pinky on the second and pinky on the first and ring on the second. And you play 6, 3, 1. Okay, 6, 3, 1. And now play the F note on the 6th string with your index finger and play the same. And this time play 6, 3, 2. And then again 6, 3, 2 without your index finger. So that's obviously the open E. So it sounds very tricky and confusing, but it's really easy. So just observe it. Okay. And now you go to the verse. La 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 la, la la la. Okay, for the verse, what you do is just play that same G chord, and the picking will be 6, 3, 2, 1. Okay, 6, 3, 2, 1, and then again 6, 3, 2, 1, but F note with your index finger. That is the first fret. And then now it's C chord, so just place your middle finger on the C note, 2nd string, and the same pattern. This time obviously you'll play the 5th string because that's going to be the bass. And then you play the F now, and the pattern is going to be 6, 4, 2, 3, 1. So that's for the second line of the verse. Obviously it's going to be the same. You come to C. Now instead of the F, we'll go to a D minor bar chord on the 5th string. So, and you just play all the strings down. And the way I play it is thumb for the 5th and 4th strings. And now for the next part of the verse, again I've tried to keep it as simple as I can. So all we do is just play 6, 4, 3 and 2 together. La 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 la, la la la. All we do is play the C chord and then F. G. Then go to A minor, la 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 la, and now go to B major, B flat major, la la la, and then C. So we are playing both bar chords, la 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 la, and the pattern I'm doing here is 5, 4, 3, 2, and again 4. So 5, 4, 3, 2 together, then 4, and then same thing, and now go to D minor. What I would suggest is, maybe just write down the chords, because that's gonna make things really easy for you if I'm being too fast. So we come back to the same pattern. G, and then C, and again G, and then back to D minor. And then for the second time, the same thing. Now this time go to an A minor. Now go to D minor. So this time, when you're ending that part, you just play the F and C really quickly. Okay, so that's how you end the verse as well. That's pretty much it, guys. So obviously if you want to maybe try a different kind of instrumental for, once you finish the first verse, you are more than welcome to do that. But I have just given you the basics of how you can actually go along. Alrighty, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you found that to be of some help at least. Yeah, anyway, I'm not a really great finger picking artist yet. Yeah, hopefully someday. Yeah, so anyway, I've tried my best to, make a pretty decent sounding arrangement, just good enough to accompany yourself or a singer. So yeah, anyway, let me know your opinions, your thoughts, feedback. They mean a lot to me. And as I always say, if you find it to be really helpful, feel free to just share it with your friends and also subscribe to be updated about all the new ones that I'll be posting. And of course, if you have any requests, more than happy to do them for you. Keep up the great work, and I will see you really soon. Bye.